Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Pigeon Empire, and today I'm going to talk about catching wild pigeons. Now this is a topic that has been discussed so much in the comments down below. People have been talking about, people have been asking questions. So this is my take on it, this is my opinion, and I'm also going to tell you the things that you should consider before you catch wild pigeons. So without wasting time, let's start off. Okay, I want to start off this video by saying I apologize guys for not being there. I'm really sorry for that. I've got caught up with work and stuff. You guys already know all about that. So anyway, let's start off this video. I will start off by saying why I do not recommend this and how you will catch wild pigeons. Then later on I'll tell you the things that you should consider before you catch wild pigeons. So starting off, why I do not support catching wild pigeons. There are many of reasons, but I will give you only the main reasons why. The biggest reason why I do not like catching wild pigeons is because, look guys, we all know a pigeon won't stay single in the wild, right? It will have a mate, it will have babies. So now you can just think, okay, before you catch a wild pigeon, just ask yourself, make sure that the pigeon has no babies, the pigeon has no pair, the pigeon doesn't have a nest. All those things you have to consider before you catch the wild pigeon. It's like someone taking your parent away from you and you becoming an orphan. Would you like that? No. So it's the same thing with the pigeons. Think about the negative outcome that it will have to the babies or the female in case you caught the male or in case you caught the female. Think about the negative effects to the environment. That is the biggest concern. Okay, we all know that the female pigeon will look after the babies if the male pigeon is not there, right? Yeah, but again, it will be so much stress on the female pigeon. Not to mention, the female will be more vulnerable to threats from predators. It's a pair job, raising babies, hatching eggs, incubating, all that guys. It's a pair job, okay? You cannot expect one pigeon to do everything. So in case you caught the male pigeon, the female will not be able to look after the two babies by itself. We all know, we have seen it. We keep pigeons, we know. Okay, now how do you catch wild pigeons? There are many ways. You could set up traps, you could leave your loft open. They could come themselves to your loft because of food. By seeing other pigeons there, they will come and join the flock. There's another way of catching pigeons. There are many ways of catching wild pigeons. And finally, the things to consider before catching wild pigeons. There are many risks guys. The first one including, we do not know what diseases the wild pigeon holds, okay? If you are willing to put all your pigeons in your loft at a risk by just catching one or two pigeons that are wild, it's a big loss, okay? It's a very big loss, and those wild pigeons are best left outside in the wild free. They do not survive well in captivity. They do not perform well in captivity. They might end up not laying eggs. It's a big process, okay? I've tried it, I've failed so many times, so I'm telling you, avoid that. Buy pigeons and you're good to go, okay? The other thing to consider before catching wild pigeons is, again, make sure the pigeon is single and it has no family outside, okay? By family I mean babies, eggs, a nest, a female, nothing. Because otherwise you'll be destroying the environment, you'll be causing harm rather than good, okay? Even though you will look after the pigeon. The other thing to consider before catching wild pigeons is, why do you want to catch wild pigeons, okay? Why? Do you want to crossbreed them to fancy pigeons? It doesn't make sense, okay? It doesn't make sense. Why would you want to breed a wild pigeon? Doesn't make sense at all. Wild pigeons are just simple pigeons that just fly around day to day, look for food, and they call it a day. So there's nothing special or fancy about wild pigeons. Not to mention, you cannot home them, okay? You cannot train them to come back home. It's very, very difficult to tame the wild pigeons. So my recommendation to you is, do not catch wild pigeons. It's pointless. There is no benefit to it whatsoever. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I really love interacting with you guys. Make sure to hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. All the links are in the description down below. Make sure to go ahead and take a look at our website, pigeonempire.info. Go cop yourself these t-shirts. Show us your love and support. Keep us growing. Anyway, till next time, Pigeon Empire, we off. Stay safe. Please take good care of your pigeons, and peace.
Critical level.